everyone, welcome back to the channel. Late at night, when the city was asleep and the world felt silent, something unexpected happened that sent shockwaves across the entire internet. Fans who had been waiting, wondering, and secretly hoping for years couldn't believe what they were seeing. Because this time, it wasn't a rumor, it wasn't a coincidence, it was real. Lee Min-ho, the man who had always kept his emotions guarded behind his charming smile and calm demeanor, finally did something no one saw coming. He confirmed it through a message. A late-night message that wasn't just words, but something that carried deep emotion, longing, and perhaps love. The story begins on a quiet evening when Lee Min-ho posted something on his private account, a message that fans described as unmistakably personal. It wasn't grand or overly poetic. It was simple, yet every word seemed to be directed toward one person, Kim Go Eun. The post read, "Some feelings don't fade, they just wait for the right time." Within minutes, fans began connecting the dots. The timing, the phrasing, the tone, everything about it reminded them of the woman who once shared the screen with him in The King, Eternal Monarch. The chemistry they had back then wasn't just acting. It was something that left an imprint, something that made millions believe that what they shared was real. And now, this message seemed to confirm what everyone had been whispering for years, that their connection never truly ended. People still remember how, during interviews, Lee Min-ho would smile every time Kim Go Eun's name was mentioned. His eyes softened, his tone changed, as if a different side of him appeared. And for Kim Go Eun, the story wasn't so different. Whenever someone brought up Lee Min-ho, she'd pause, almost as if choosing her words carefully. She never denied anything, but she also never revealed too much. It was that delicate balance that kept fans curious all this time. So, when this late-night message appeared, it felt like a confession hidden between the lines. Fans flooded social media with comments like, "Is this his way of telling her he still cares?" Min-ho's words sound like something straight from the heart. After all these years, could it be happening? But what really took everyone by surprise wasn't just the message itself, it was what happened next. Because only a few hours later, Kim Go Eun posted something on her own account. It wasn't a direct reply, but to those who have followed them for years, it felt like the perfect response. She shared a serene photo of the moon, softly glowing over the city skyline, with a caption that simply said, "Some lights never go out." And that was it. No tags, no names. Just two posts, one from him, one from her, posted within hours of each other, carrying words that seemed to speak directly to one another. Fans couldn't breathe. It felt like they were witnessing something private yet profoundly beautiful. A quiet conversation between two hearts that never stopped listening to each other. To understand the weight of this moment, we have to go back to where it all began. When The King, Eternal Monarch aired, it wasn't just another K-drama. It became a global sensation. But what truly stole the spotlight wasn't just the fantasy storyline or the production value. It was the chemistry between Lee Min-ho and Kim Go Eun. Every gaze, every smile, every silent pause between them, it felt real. It was as if they weren't acting. They were living it. Behind the scenes, their interactions only added fuel to the rumors. The way Lee Min-ho would look at her when she wasn't watching, the way Kim Go Eun would laugh shyly whenever he teased her, it was undeniable. Even their co-stars noticed it. During interviews, cast members hinted that there was something special between them, something beyond the script. But despite all the speculation, both Lee Min-ho and Kim Go Eun kept silent. They let time speak for them. And now, years later, that silence has been broken. The phrase, "some feelings don't fade," hit differently for fans who've been following their journey. It wasn't the first time Lee Min-ho had expressed something emotional online, but this one felt personal. Many fans pointed out that the message was posted on a date that carried meaning, the anniversary of The King's final episode. That small detail made everything even more emotional. It was as if he was marking a moment in time, remembering not just a drama, but a person who had changed his life in ways he could never forget. And Kim Go Eun's moon photo? It wasn't just random. The moon had always been a symbol for their fans, something that appeared often in their drama, representing fate and eternal connection. It was poetic, it was subtle, and it was beautiful. After these posts went viral, reporters and insiders began to speculate whether the two had been in contact privately. A few anonymous sources hinted that Lee Min-ho and Kim Go Eun had recently met in person, quietly, away from the cameras. No paparazzi photos. No confirmations. But several industry insiders suggested that something had shifted between them in recent months. Fans began piecing together evidence, matching their schedules, looking for overlapping locations, even analyzing their clothing and accessories for clues. And while no one can say for sure what's happening behind the scenes, one thing became clear: both of them seemed to be at peace, glowing differently, as if something good is finally unfolding. When asked in a recent interview about what love means to him now, Lee Min-ho's answer caught attention. He said, "Love doesn't need to be loud. Sometimes it's in the quiet things, the moments you remember even when no one's watching." And that was enough for fans to believe that the message he wrote wasn't just random. It was intentional. It was heartfelt. Kim Go Eun, too, spoke recently about finding comfort in connections that feel like home. She mentioned how certain people come into your life and never really leave, even if time passes. And just like that, fans couldn't stop connecting the dots. For years, Lee Min-ho and Kim Go Eun have been icons, not just as actors, but as symbols of sincerity and emotion in the world of Korean entertainment. They've shown professionalism, humility, and grace, even when surrounded by endless rumors. But beyond all that, there's something undeniably genuine about the bond they share, a bond that no rumor or denial can fully erase. Perhaps this late-night message wasn't meant for the world to decode. Perhaps it was simply one person reaching out to another, across distance and time, saying, "I still remember." And maybe that's all that needed to be said. Fans from all over the world are now flooding their comment sections with love and support. Many say they don't even care if they're together romantically or not. They just want both of them to be happy. Because the connection they share, whether as friends or something more, has touched millions. Some fans even recreated the moment in fan art, depicting Lee Min-ho under the moonlight, holding a message in his hand, while Kim Go Eun stands on the other side of the city, looking at the same moon. It's emotional, it's cinematic, and it perfectly captures what this moment feels like: bittersweet, yet full of hope. In a world where everything is exposed, there's something magical about love that speaks in silence. Lee Min-ho didn't need to say names. Kim Go Eun didn't need to explain. Yet, somehow, everyone understood.